Sean, my name's Tom Ribble. I'm Director for ThinkPad Product Marketing. I'm here at CES with our newest product, the ThinkPad W700DS. This is the W700 that you saw earlier this year, but now featuring a second display. This is the first notebook of its kind, integrates a second optical, and really you're able to get more screen real estate. And you might envision working on your PowerPoint slides or your Photoshop, and then you're able to go to the second display and do like internet or instant message or even your email. Really cool new feature for that kind of user that wants more productivity, wants to multitask, and nobody else can do this. It's the first, and really proud of the new product from ThinkPad.
So the next thing I want to talk about is the Core i7 processor. It's our highest end processor if you want to get a shot of it. That's the actual processor die. It's a tiny little chip. This has 720 million transistors on it. It's 4 processor cores. It's our highest performing desktop processor that we make now. And the system behind me over here, this is an example of a high-end gaming system. But what you can see in here is it's a liquid-cooled system. This has dual high-end video cards in it, so this is like the ultimate gaming system that you can get. With the Core i7, it's a 4 processor cores, and then they're multi-threaded. So you have 8 threads that can run simultaneously. We also have a technology called Turbo Boost that will boost the performance of the threads when they need additional performance. What they're playing back here is a game called Unreal Tournament, and it's in 3D. So actually, when you put glasses on, you see it in 3D, and it's amazing. When people see it, they can't believe it. But what's important here is that the power of the processor to render those 3D images is brought to you by this tiny little chip that's inside that computer, the Core i7 processor. All right, so what we're looking at here is both of these notebooks are based on our Intel Core 2 Extreme processor. These are quad-core systems, so they have 4 processor cores. And these particular ones, since they're Extreme, are being overclocked. So they're 2.5 gigahertz systems that are overclocked to as high as 3 gigahertz. So 4 processor cores running at 3 gigahertz. One is air-cooled, and one is just standard cooling. That's why you see these are in larger form factors. They're pretty big notebooks, but they're really great for high-end gaming or animation, other kinds of video editing, real high-end computing loads that you would need.
Hi, I'm Ed Salma with Motorola, and we're showing WiMAX and LTE here as 4G, the next generation of your wireless broadband technology. We've got a USB dongle here connected to a laptop that Clearwire is actually using this dongle in their launch in Portland. That's what they're selling to customers there. And we have a couple of OQO ultramobile PCs. These have embedded WiMAX chips from Intel. And OQO has also launched a new version of their device, their Plus 2 device, which has an option for an OLED screen and uses the Atom processor. And then over here, we've got our new WiMAX CPE that we've launched at CES. This is a WiMAX modem. It has voice over IP ports and includes a built-in router for Wi-Fi. So you got all-in-one connectivity in your home for your broadband needs. And up here we have our chipsets for WiMAX and our device platform for LTE that's currently doing pre-commercial trials and just got past the 3GPP for meeting the LTE standard requirements. So you can see we've got a variety of things here for WiMAX and LTE, and these are a few more of our WiMAX modems, and including one that Clearwire is using as well. And we're here just telling the story about 4G and what it's going to bring in terms of user experience and the lowest cost per bit for mobile operators.